I've seen a lot of people swear they're going to save a few bucks by grabbing a cheap lift chair from a discount store, only to end up wrestling with a stubborn motor, a sagging seat cushion, or a recline that never quite gets low enough. The regret that follows feels almost inevitable when the budget option can't even lift you out of the chair without a grunt. That's why I wanted to see if the Swivel Power Lift Recliner feels like a smarter purchase instead of another disappointment. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. What makes a recliner worth the money for seniors or anyone with limited mobility isn't just the price tag, it's about daily reliability, how easy it is to get in and out, and whether the extra features actually improve comfort instead of becoming another source of hassle. When I first held the box, the first thing I noticed was the weight. At roughly 140 pounds, it's solid enough to feel stable but not so massive that moving it across a living room is a weekend project. The instruction manual is surprisingly straightforward, no cryptic diagrams, just step-by-step photos that walk you through connecting the power cord, anchoring the base, and attaching the armrest cup holders. The fact that the manufacturer expects you to install it yourself is a bit of a gamble, but the provided tools and clear guidance mean most people with a basic DIY comfort level should manage without calling a handyman. The most obvious benefit of this chair is the power lift mechanism. You sit down, press the button on the armrest, and the chair gently raises you to a standing height. For someone who struggles with the transition from seated to standing, that motion eliminates the need for a handrail or assistance from a caregiver. In practice, the lift takes about 3 seconds and stops just short of a full stand, leaving you with enough momentum to push off the floor. The movement is smooth, there's no jarring jerk that can catch a weak knee or a fragile back. I tested it with a friend who uses a walker, and she reported that the lift felt just right, not too fast, not too slow, and it gave her confidence to get up without asking for help. Once you're up, the recline function works in reverse. A simple push on the same armrest button lowers you back into the seat, and the chair automatically tilts back to a comfortable angle. The recline angle reaches about 130 degrees, which is enough for watching TV or reading without feeling like you're slumped into a beanbag. The real test, though, is the cushion's support over an extended period. The padding is a high-density foam core wrapped in a softer layer that gives a plush feel initially but doesn't compress dramatically after an hour of sitting. During a 90-minute movie marathon, the seat retained its shape, and my lower back didn't ache the way it does on thinner, cheaper chairs that flatten out after a few minutes. Beyond the lift and recline, the chair adds a few nice-to-have extras, an 8-point massage system with 4 vibration modes, a built-in cup holder, and 2 USB ports for charging devices. The massage function is the kind of feature you see on high-end spa chairs, but here it's more of a light, soothing vibration rather than a deep tissue treatment. I tried the kneading mode for 10 minutes while I was reading, and it provided a gentle buzz that helped ease tension in my shoulders without feeling like a full-body shake. The cup holder is wide enough for a standard coffee mug or a water bottle, and the placement on the right armrest means you don't have to reach far for a drink while you're settled. The USB ports are a subtle but welcome addition. Plugging my phone in while I watched a series saved me from having to keep the charger cord draped across the couch. Now, no product is perfect, and there are some trade-offs that matter once you live with the chair day to day. The biggest is the power consumption. Because the lift motor and massage system both draw from the same AC adapter, you'll notice a faint hum whenever the chair is in use. It's not loud enough to be distracting, but if you're a light sleeper and keep the chair in a bedroom, you might want to turn it off when you're not actively using the lift or massage. Another point is the upholstery. The fabric is a synthetic blend that resists stains, which is great for families with kids or pets, but it does feel a bit plastic compared to genuine leather or high-end microfiber. Over time, the fabric may show light wear on the armrests where you rest your hands while operating the controls. If you're looking for a chair that will stay pristine for a decade without any visible signs of use, this might not be the top choice. Who should consider buying this recliner? First, seniors or anyone with limited mobility who needs a reliable lift to transition from sitting to standing without assistance. It's also a solid pick for people who